Welcome back to Rasta's Realities, where my reality is your reality. Thanks for joining in when you could be any place in the city. Roll with me as I go into the center and enter into our reality. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. As one who practices his natural insight, which also lends to a more powerful foresight, and it's essentially intuition. Foresight would be an ability to predict the future, both personally as well as things in society. I spoke about these in my earlier videos, Supernatural Events Part 1 and 2, linked down in the description, and at those times I was considered crazy and treated as if I had leprosy. Despite the fact of what I warned or informed family and friends of, the dream or vision. The impending situations came true, somewhat or fully, therefore lending to some credence to what I stated. I failed to convince them that I was simply a channel for whatever was coming through, that I could not control the message. My grandma was the same way. I believe that is where it came from, because she would dream about me and inform me of the dream and say, Rasta or Thaddeus, do not do whatever it is you're about to do, etc. And sure as shit stinks, if I did not heed her warnings, I paid dearly for my actions. It wasn't until she left the living that what she was saying to me, it sunk in finally. And that is when I knew. How does that intro information correlate to this topic? I'm glad you thought it, because I heard you. Here's how. In the early stages of this beer bug crap, it was duly apparent that there were some detrimental occurrences to ensue. So I waited, watched, and weighed conflicting information and applied it accordingly. At that time, I knew that the economy was going to be hit. As to the severity of it, well, that was another topic. This country loves to take, and take some more. Whether it's due them or not, that isn't to be debated. One thing about takers, they seem to be the most tightest when it comes to giving or helping anything or anyone. So knowing that deaths would occur both in the population, careers, and or job field would transform this into the current economic pain we are hearing about. Though others walk and say proudly that America is the best and the greatest country, here we are in late April 2020, basically at the apex of this health issue that is not biased, by the way, and now there's talks of reopening what's closed thus far, and for what? To ease economic pain? If I'm being honest here, I would like to go back to work and not have to be concerned about contracting and spreading some advanced flu bug that kills some of its victims. But not at the behest of the state and government to ease their economic pain. That is what these talks are about. Unlocking the home confined. I knew in a few weeks of so-called helping the people that the state and government would behave in a manner that would suggest that they are losing too much money as a result of the beer bug. Even though a lot of the funds that they are issuing out are funds that was usurped from the very citizens that they claim are irrelevant. Yes, I'm referring to ebony people. Others love to tout that we are inferior, lazy, good for nothing, and poor. And while some of those may be true for a number of us, it is also true, or more true, about others as well. Yet the real power, economic power, here on earth is stolen from us, or rather taken, and or us giving it away for trinkets that means nothing. So now we're at a junction of more sickness deaths, or pay out some money to get a better handle on this beer bug situation. Also linked down in the description are articles that essentially answer the aforementioned junction. But I, you, and others already know the answer. See, I'm not the only one who uses their insight, foresight, to further guide us through this thing called life. Choices, the line between temporary hardships and prosperity. We know what it would be living in this country, and for 400 years, oppressing our ancestors and peers. They paid out money. Now going broke is now their fear. What's more visible here? About our and their lives, they don't care. Appreciate you for being here. For those who are and are not making a salary, thank you for joining me here on Rasta's Realities. Like the video, subscribe, and share. Comment. Let's have a dialogue. Peace.